up, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I am here with my sister Samantha, and we're gonna be doing is this like part 2 or 3?
Honestly 3 now. You guys really just
3.
love these videos, so that's why we're doing it again.
Y'all do like these videos. We're doing a part 3 of girl talk, but we're doing it like nighttime vibes. We're in the car,
a little spooky,
little nighttime girl talk with you guys. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna look through your questions right now. I haven't like looked through them before, so you're gonna get us like
raw
seeing
reaction.
them. Yeah, first impressions to the questions, answering them on the spot. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do that right now and like this video and comment down below if you want to see more videos like this in the future or other ideas you'd like to see. But let's jump on into the video. Okay, first question. How can you ever know if he's the one? I feel like you don't ever know for sure. Like they say, like when you know, and I feel like that's also true. Like when I met Sam, like I knew, but then at the same time before we got married, I was still like asking God and praying like, is this the one? Just because I think you kind of like, it's like a big decision, and so you kind of get a little nervous and you're like, holy crap, like I'm about to like commit to this person for the rest of my life. Is this the one? So even though you like think you know, I think it's normal to not get cold feet, but maybe like get nervous right before you're about to make that big of a decision. But I feel like when people say you like when you know, you'll know, I feel like that's true. Like Sam and I we just really got along together, and I knew I didn't want to live without him, and I knew that like our relationship was really healthy. I think that's important. Like if your relationship isn't healthy and you're just like trying to convince yourself they're the one and you think you can't live without them, I don't think that's good. Like I think you can definitely be in a toxic relationship and think like you want to be with that person, but I think you really got to ask yourself if you're happy with them, like genuinely happy, because that is so important.
I think that did a really good job of answering that question. I think it would be hard for me to answer that because I'm not married, so I'm like, how am I supposed to tell you that? But I would say, like, if you like can totally see yourself like having kids with this person down the road and being with that person, and like knowing when you're old and like grandparents together, like you're gonna be happy with that person, and that, like you said, like you just know for a fact you can't live without this person and you're happy, like
yeah,
probably the one. But if you're like thinking about it, you're like, I don't know if I could have kids with this person, like I don't know if I could be married to this person,
just like listen to your gut, I guess. But also don't self-sabotage. If you have something good and you're just someone and you know yourself and you just self-sabotage things by like thinking like, oh, I don't know, like maybe they are good for you. I think it just depends. You probably should, if you are religious, maybe like pray about it, or just like take some time to self-reflect. But I feel like, yeah, it's probably different for everyone, but I think there is truth too. If you know, you know. Here's a good question. Why doesn't Samantha live with her parents anymore? Well, you just turned 18.
I just turned 18, but I did move out as soon as I turned 16.
That's wild. So you've been like on your own for 2 years, basically.
Yeah. It's a really long story, but I guess the easiest and best way to like sum it up is I kind of went out here for like my schooling, and it was like just the best decision for me academically, mentally, and just like, I don't know. It was like the best decision for me, I guess, for my future. And
for a backstory, we grew up in California, and then I like moved out to Utah right after I got married, and then like not long after that our family moved to Louisiana. But Samantha was like in the middle of high school. She really didn't like the high schools out there, and so like she said, academically she just felt like she was going to get a better education at the high school here. All her friends were here. She just wasn't really happy there. So yeah, moved out here, has been living with a friend of hers, and it's been going well. I think people like wonder if like she has a bad relationship with her parents, but like no, like you're good, like everything's good there. Well, I don't want to speak for you, but like things are good there. It's just she wanted to be out here, and it's worked, because then every time I come out to visit Sam's mom, I get to see her. So like we're out here for Thanksgiving right now, and I get to see my sister. Okay, next question. How do you have such clear skin? Any product recommendations? I'm assuming they're talking to Samantha, because I feel like I have decently clear skin until my period comes, and then I break out with like cystic acne. But I'll let you. Samantha has like a very specific skincare regimen that she can share with y'all.
I mean, skincare is definitely has to be unique and specific to your skin, but I guess what I would give as advice is don't overdo it. Don't overdo like exfoliation products. I would say definitely wear your niacinamide and hyaluronic acid morning and night. Get a good moisturizer. Whatever you do, don't forget sunscreen. Wear that every single day.
I never wear sunscreen.
Are you serious?
No, I never wear sunscreen.
Why are you even doing your skincare? You know your skincare is gonna make your skin worse, right? If you don't wear sunscreen.
My face is so white anyways, I don't even get enough sun.
I literally put this in my first skincare video. If you want an old skincare video, I actually rewatched it the other day and I was like, wow, this girl's like really smart. I didn't realize how much I knew about skincare 2 years ago, but I did. I want to be a derm PA, so I do a lot of personal research into skincare. But my one biggest tip is please wear your sunscreen. If you're getting acne, scars, wrinkles, or anything, like if you're even getting acne, it could be because you're not wearing sunscreen. And if you are, you know, using exfoliation products, you're wearing vitamin C, you're using retinol at night, and you're not using sunscreen the next day, it's actually gonna make your skin worse. And even like hyaluronic acid in the niacinamide can make your skin worse if you're not wearing sunscreen. And now that I know you're doing that, I'm really upset.
Guys, now you know. But if you're like a beginner, let me just simplify that. So you want to start with probably like a toner, a cleanser, maybe a toner, but really just like serums, like she said, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide.
Get your cleanser, get a moisturizing, nice cleanser. CeraVe's got great ones, okay? Then go to Paul's Choice. This is probably the priciest thing out of my skincare, but it's so worth it. Get their BHA, AHA, salicylic acid exfoliant. That crap's great. It's amazing. Then put niacinamide on, hyaluronic acid on. If you want to get a little bit extra special, put some vitamin C on. Then slap your sunscreen on. You're great. Then
I guess you use like a sunscreen moisturizer, huh? That
yeah, you can wear moisturizer and sunscreen if your skin's drier, but sunscreen can also work as a moisturizer. You don't have to wear moisturizer if you're wearing a sunscreen.
Okay, next question. How do you have such long, beautiful hair? I swear. Okay, first of all, thank you so much. I feel like we both have really healthy long hair. I still have a ton of hair, but like I have more fine hair and she's like thick individual strands.
No,
makes sense.
It's actually the opposite. Your individual strands are thicker than mine, but you have less of it. My individual strands are extremely thin, but I have so many of them apparently.
No.
That's what Bonnie told me. That's what my hair does.
Yeah, your hair is thicker than mine. That's why it feels like more textured.
No, it just feels textured because I haven't brushed it. I've been at work all day.
No, but your hair has always been. That's why mine like looks always greasy because it's so thin and like fine.
Okay, whatever. I don't know.
I swear. My individual strands aren't thick. That's why it doesn't curl. It won't hold a curl because it's so fine.
No, you just have straight hair. That's just the
fine
biology of it.
Fine hair won't hold curls. It's like a thing.
Girl, this is fine too. It doesn't hold curls very well either.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, the reason we have healthy long hair, let's just say that. We both have really healthy hair. I think it's because I don't put a lot of heat on my hair. I don't know about you, but I
put a lot of heat on my hair.
You might use more products though, but I think mine.
I do use more products.
Yeah, I literally just like, I sleep with it. I can get out of the shower and I sleep with it wet.
I do too, which is actually really bad for your hair.
Why is that bad for your hair?
It's well, not for your hair, it's bad for your scalp. It's actually bad for your hair too, because when your hair swells up, every time you get it wet, it's bad for your hair. And so when you sleep on it wet instead of blow drying it, yeah, it's actually a myth. Blow drying your hair isn't bad for it as long as it's not on high heat, because your hair sitting in water is actually damaging it longer than if you were to get the water off faster. All this random research I've been doing, I know. But the real reason our hair is long is it's just genetics. So don't beat yourself down if you don't have long, luscious hair. It's probably you just got poor genetics. Or you're bleaching it a bunch and putting heat on.
Yeah, bleach or like curling it. Like I don't curl it very often. I think that's why it looks shiny and healthy, because people are always asking me that, and I think it's just because I don't put heat on it. So
she also just doesn't want to tell everyone that she's blessed. She's always had this hair, no matter what, and it's just natural.
But I've also never put heat on it very much. Like I never curl it because it doesn't hold a curl.
That's true. Why'd you ever even buy a straightener when we were little?
Because I saw girls curl it with a straightener and I wanted to try it.
I've been wondering that. I was like, your hair's so straight. Why did you buy it?
Okay, this next question says, there's period blood on my underwear even when using a tampon and the tampon is barely red. Advice. I would assume that maybe you're using a tampon that's too small, so the blood is still like seeping around it, maybe? Like that could be the issue.
I think it's also your tampon brand. There's different tampon brands will have stuff in the tampon that kind of makes it so like it doesn't absorb it very well, so it's kind of seeping out the sides. So maybe try a different tampon brand, or try like, I don't know, cups or something that has butter. It's catching it better.
And if you're still having bad luck, I know a lot of girls just wear liners no matter what, like when they're on their period.
Oh yeah, for sure wear liners. I never wear. I always wear liners. I would always bleed through too, so I would wear liners when I had a period.
How do you have so much confidence without big tits? Because I'm also having small tits. Please
I'll answer
tell me.
Small tits are in. I don't know how else to say it, but I mean it's totally great. Obviously if you got the honkers
if you got the big boobs, boys love them and you own it, girl. We don't want to be shaming big booby girls because you are blessed in the chest.
We love the big boobies and we love the small boobies. I love my small boobies. I wouldn't change it.
I will say when we were all the girls were hitting puberty and you know you're all like first starting to get your like training bras and stuff, like I think it's always like super normal to compare yourself to others and like hope that you're gonna get like big boobs because like I feel like all the girls want to have big boobs when you're starting to grow them. But now that I'm like older, maybe it's like how Samantha said, like I feel like small boobs are kind of in right now. But I also just feel like I like them. I think they're pretty and I think I've just grown to appreciate having the small boobs, you know? I think I've seen also like some celebrities just kind of rock having small boobs lately on the internet. I think that's helped me be like, oh, they have small boobs and they look great, so I'm gonna own the fact that I have small boobs and it's okay. Just own what you got because God made you perfect the way you are.
Very well said.
I'm gonna let you answer this one, Samantha. How to get rid of them hair without a bikini wax? So I'm guessing they're talking about like the hair that grows like outside like a bikini line. My tip would just be to shave like as close to whatever like swimming event is, my guess you're talking about, like shave like right before if you are shaving. But like I have gotten waxed before going on a trip just because I didn't want to worry about that.
How was that?
Painful, but like yeah, it gets rid of the hair for like a while, so it's like really nice. But long term, I know it's super expensive, but long term I'd like to invest in laser because I hate having to do that.
I invested in it actually.
I don't know how. She's actually getting it cheap. I don't even know how you did that. She's getting her bikini wax for like $300, you said?
$425 for 6 sessions.
That's crazy.
And they're so nice, ladies. They're so nice. Shout out to STV Laser, the girl that does it for me is so nice. And let me tell you, it works fantastic. I just got like my 3rd session yesterday, I think. And yeah, there's like no hair. Before that, I would say definitely for the bikini line, I'd say shave like to the side and then shave like up to get rid of it like completely. Again, it's hard to like be able to give everyone advice just because like our hair is thinner. And I know that people who have more like thick, coarse hair, it's like different. Like no matter how they shave, it's still there a little bit. So I don't really,
you know, waxing is scary, but sometimes it's worth it and it's cheaper than laser. So maybe like if you're going on like a trip and you don't want to have to worry about it, I think it's worth it. It does hurt really bad, but I think it's worth it. Like it only hurts for like that 20 minutes you're sitting there getting it done, and then afterwards like it's fine. Okay, quick easy question. Someone said, how old are you two? I'm 21. I will be 22 in February, and she just turned 18. So that means how many years older am I than you? That means I'm three, almost 4 years older. Do women dress revealing for comfort or to show off?
Could be either.
Or like some girls just like do dress for themselves, I think also. But I do think I've seen people like get out of relationships and then like they want to like show off, so then they just like dress really slutty, I think, like for attention as like maybe like a coping mechanism. So I think there is other reasons girls will like dress like that, maybe like show someone what they're missing, or like
they could also be proud of themselves. Maybe they're in the gym, you know.
Some girls also just like the attention, you know. I think everyone has their own reasons for dressing that way, but yeah, I don't want to speak for all girls. I think there's like a bunch of reasons out there. If a relationship isn't working, break up or just take a break?
I think breaks, this could be controversial. I think breaks are kind of stupid because I feel like if you're able to take a break from someone, then it's just like, what's the point of going back? Like obviously you're gonna miss them. Of course, anyone who breaks up with someone who's even horrible, like you're gonna miss them and then want to go back to them, but their problems are still gonna be there and they never got fixed. So like, yeah, you might like take a break and then miss them, and then you're gonna go back and you're gonna have the exact same problems. Like a break's never really fixed anything. And I feel like a lot of time people use breaks as like excuses to see other people, try to see if they can find someone better, and then they'll just go back to you if it didn't work out. And I think that's really wrong, you know, for either person. So
yeah, no, I agree. I think there is such a thing as like right person, wrong time, and maybe like something's not gonna work and you'll reconnect like years later. But I think like taking a break, like Samantha said, is just an excuse because it's not working, and like it usually does lead to issues because you're on a break and then someone cheats and now you got even more issues that you're trying to resolve if you do get back together. Sam and I like to pride ourselves in the fact that we've never once taken a break or even come close to doing that, and I think that says a lot about why our relationship has been successful, is because neither one of us has needed that. So I think if your relationship is in a place where that's happening, like maybe do some big self-reflecting, because maybe that relationship's just not serving you in the way that it should. Okay, here's another one I think we'll fight about. It says, how do you clean down there? I feel like you're gonna have like this whole regimen.
Well, what do you mean? I have rules. I get this body wash, not body wash, it's literally called Down There body wash. It's pH balanced, it prevents you from getting like yeast infections or UTIs and anything like that.
Which you've actually, I don't know if you want to tell them that you've...
Oh yeah, I've never gotten a yeast infection, and I know that's really common too, but I used to get UTIs all the time.
Just like really prone to getting them.
Super prone to them. My doctor said my urinary tract is really small, so it's really easy for me to
Which
get.
is crazy because I've actually never had one, so it just shows like even when you're related, some people are just like...
Just different, yeah. So my doctor actually gave me like pills for it, like so that I can just have handy, and I didn't get those for like a while. I didn't even know they existed. So if you're watching this and you get UTIs all the time, go talk to your doctor about getting you these like antibiotic pills that you can have on hand, so that way if you ever feel like you're getting a UTI, just take a pill. And it helps me so much because I would be getting them like twice a month, every month, and they're so painful. So for washing on there, I just have a wash that's for there, and you know, I just wash it with that, and I don't wash it with any other soap. But
I should probably do that, but I guess like because I've never like had, like I've been lucky maybe just with genetics or whatever it is to not get UTI. I literally just use soap. I was probably really bad, but I just use my native, so it should be like kind of better-ish ingredients.
If you're not getting any issues, it's fine.
I know some girls like literally say that you shouldn't use anything but water, but I don't know, like I just feel like that's really gross.
Well, yeah, of course you shouldn't be using anything inside your vagina other than water, but on the outside and in between things.
Well, I know
soap.
But girls have said like inside, like the outside lips, they said don't wash anything but water.
So that's actually gross.
I mean, obviously you do you. Sorry, cut off. Obviously you do you. We're not gonna judge you.
Well, maybe a little bit.
But like, I just think you're sweating. You're doing things throughout the day.
You have to still put no soap inside of it. We all know that the vagina's great. It's got a great cleaning mechanism itself. On the outside, it can't clean itself. So you have to put some type of soap down there.
What's our biggest insecurity?
You can go first. I have to think.
You have to think? You're so perfect.
No, that's not true. I'm trying to know what my biggest insecurity is as of right now.
I know a while back it was your nose.
Oh, for sure, it was my nose.
But then she's like learned to like appreciate it or like it, or what did you say?
No, I just think that my face has like grown into it more now.
Okay, I don't know if I have like my biggest insecurity. I have like a bunch of little insecurities. Like
I'd say that too.
Yeah, like I have like hair like on my cheeks that I hate.
So she actually doesn't. So that's, what are you talking about?
I've like waxed it, not recently, but you see all the peach fuzz, like it's so long. So I'll have like all this face wax. Like if I get laser, I want to do that on my cheeks because I don't like that. And then I also hate how big my feet are.
I would say that could be like one of my small insecurities. Even though we don't even have that big of feet. She's
I'm
a
a size 9.
I'm an 8.5. I would love so much to have small feet. I just see girls with cute little small feet, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, like I want to get Uggs. Samantha was like, your feet are gonna look big, and I was like, oh, that's true.
Well, that makes me sound great, but I was just being a real friend.
She's just keeping it real. I haven't been struggling with it as much like lately, but like when I got married, I put on like 10 pounds, and I was so insecure about that. Like I literally.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? I was so like I hated that's why I wrote the song Skin, because I literally hated looking in the mirror. I literally hated myself. Food, like I would count calories in it. Yeah.
Clue.
Yeah. And I feel like I still wish I was like, I don't want to say like a bunch thinner, but I sometimes I still wish I was like, I wish I had your physique, Samantha. You're perfect. Samantha's like so skinny and has like the perfectest body.
I think you have an amazing body, and I'm not even saying that to be nice.
Thanks.
She's got the nice
I don't know. You look so good in a bikini.
Ass.
I wish I looked that good in a bikini. Like your waist and stuff. Yeah, so anyways. Okay, this question says, what did you think about when they went in the room the night they got married?
We all knew what they were doing, y'all. I was immature at the time, I was younger. So of course I was like, this image of my innocent little sister, and it was about to be shattered the next morning. So it was a little weird.
Yeah, were you like uncomfortable going to sleep?
I wasn't uncomfortable going to sleep. I was just uncomfortable saying bye. It's like, because you're never put in a position where you know for a fact people are about to hit,
Think about how I felt. What are your turn-ons and turn-offs?
I think for me, an ick I have for a guy, it's like, I'm not saying I'm like a feminist, but I hate when a guy like will make me feel like I can't do something, or like
opens the door for you?
No, not things like that. Just like I don't like it when a guy makes me feel like I can't do something because I'm a girl.
That's like a turn off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I personally I like when Sam's just like affectionate, like physically, like throughout the day, like more like huggy, or like just, I feel like we're always so busy, but I think it's like attractive when he's like actually putting an effort to just like give physical affection. Sometimes honestly I'll just be looking at him and he just like looks really handsome and I just, you know, like that.
That's all it takes.
Just existing. I guess words of affirmation, like that's always nice too. Like when Sam actually tells me like I look really good today.
Yeah, that's my love language, I think, for words of affirmation.
Really? Okay, this is a good one to end it off. 5 words to describe each other.
For Jessica, am I going first?
Oh my god.
Successful, determined, responsible. I have many. Don't think about that. I just like which is the best I can use. I only got 2 left. Courageous.
Courageous?
Yeah. Well, like you going out on your music, you doing a YouTube career, I'm sure you felt a little cringe when you first started. Like that's very brave.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
You married Sam. A little brave. Oh, and you're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Empathetic. That's a good trait to have.
Thanks. Okay, you. 5 words. Why am I nervous?
Why are you nervous?
I don't want to steal your words, but I think you're really brave just for coming out here and like doing this all on your own. Like I think that's not something that a lot of people could do, and I don't think I could have done it. So I'd say that you're really brave, beautiful inside and out. I admire how pretty you are.
She only has 2 yet, and one of them she copied me, so I don't. And the other one she just said I was pretty, so I don't know.
Stop it! You went first. You got all the easy words.
Just be honest.
That's one. Samantha is honest. Samantha is always honest, and like that's one thing I actually love about her is that she like if you want the truth, you ask Samantha. Like I always go to her because she.
Well, obviously it depends who I'm talking to. If you're one of my friends, like
you're gonna lie to them?
I'm never gonna lie to you if I know it's really gonna hurt your feelings. But like if you're gonna ask me if your outfit looks good, like I'm gonna be honest. Obviously not when we're out and about because like now it's like you can't change it. But like I'm not a liar friend. Like I won't lie to you. Like I always wish the best to all my friends.
I also love how funny Samantha is. Like growing up, she is so funny that I just love that about you. Like I think you always make me laugh, like no matter what. Like I don't know how to describe it. Samantha's just really funny, and I think that's why you guys have always liked her in our videos. Is she's just a really funny person. And then last, and then I think you are like really caring. Like I think you put up a front, but I think deep down you really care. I don't know how to explain it. Samantha does put up a front though, where she like tries to act all tough, but I think like deep down she's really caring for people. And that's why like you can go to her and ask her and she'll be honest and truthful, but like still like care. That makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Sort of.
No. Okay, we're gonna end the video right here. We love and appreciate you guys. If you made it to this far in the video, do hashtag
sisters.
Hashtag sisters down below. Also make sure you guys check out Samantha's channel down below. It'll be in the description box, and like this video if you haven't already. Alrighty guys, thanks so much. This was a long one, so if you want more videos like this in the future, make sure you let us know down below. And until next time.